everybody, and welcome back to Firefest. Today we are going to finish the renovations by putting in a brand new entrance feature and adding spooky Halloween decorations to all of the villagers' yards. It's about time too. Really like to cut it close here. Honestly, I hate having a cluttered entrance. I hate having a cluttered anything on my Animal Crossing island, so getting to revamp this whole thing and make it look nice and pretty is very satisfying. The new entrance feature is actually going to be a cemetery. And of course we start off with that grid. Gotta make sure that everything is even on both sides. I am doing a two-sided cemetery, and on one side, the east side, we're going to be using Eastern style stones, and on the west side, we're going to be using Western style gravestones. I really like that they added these as options, seeing what everyone does with them, either if you want to just make something pretty spooky looking, or if you want to make a tribute to a lost loved one. It's really meaningful to be able to have this either in a Western style or an Eastern style, whatever is most meaningful to you and your family. You get to put that on your island. Today's is actually going to be pretty short because it is just going to be the entrance and the villagers, but we'll get to see quite a bit more of Firefest. And we'll be doing some of the after recording at night, so we'll get a chance to see what everything looks like when it's dark and only lit up by the lanterns, which look fabulous, by the way. This year is such a weird one for Halloween. I don't really have any plans. We don't actually get trick-or-treaters at the apartment, so that will stay the same. But we're not going anywhere. We don't have any plans. Probably just gonna play some spooky games and hang out at home. What are your guys' plans for Halloween this year? You'll see that I did a lot of reorganizing. I wanted at least 5 headstones on either side, but I just could not figure out the best way to make them work. So I pushed and pulled and reorganized and reset them up a lot, but I'm happy with how they turned out. I actually had more trouble with the spacing and decision making of the cemetery than I did on the pumpkin patch and apple orchard. But I had a lot more space to work with, to be fair, with the apple orchard and the pumpkin patch. It was really important for me to make the cemetery look like it had been visited, like it's visited regularly. I want to make sure that there are offerings, remembrances, candles. Not only does it look really great at night, but it means that people are visiting and that these gravestones are taken care of. Another costume change. What are your costumes this year? Either in Animal Crossing, real life, or both. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere, but I still love to dress up. So I'm probably going to reuse my Persephone costume from a couple years ago. I haven't decided what I'm going to be in Animal Crossing yet, though. I buy every costume-themed item from the Able sisters, so I've got so many options it's almost overwhelming. Okay, now we are moving on to the villagers' yards. I want to make sure that everybody had a jack-o'-lantern and or something Halloween-y in front of their houses so that on the actual day it is 100% festive no matter where you go on the island. And that's that, we're already done. Why is it that sunset just looks so good no matter where you are? I'm really excited to see how all of this looks on Halloween. I believe it's going to be foggy for that time frame. I'm going to take pictures with all of my villagers in their costumes, and Jack will be around, so I just can't wait. Also, I still don't have all the spooky DIYs. And now we'll do a quick tour through the neighborhood. We've got Opal's house, Agnes, Boris, and Buck. And then we head down to see Dom and Felicity and Phil. And in the final row, we have Vesta, Puck, and Velma. And here's a couple of extra shots of the pumpkin patch and apple orchard. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this look at the Firefest remodel completion. All of the creator codes, as well as my creator code and my dream address, will be in the description below, so please feel free to come visit and let me know if you do. If you take any pictures, send them to me at Chernobyl on Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy Halloween!